Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Thursday, the 19th of June, 2025. Let's talk about Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan. Today, you've all seen all over the news that she was given a 50 million naira bail at her court arraignment today on these charges of defamation, criminal defamation, with regards to what she said about two politicians who were trying to kill her. Okay, Senator Godswill Akpabio, who is Nigeria's Senate president, and former Governor Yahaya Bello, a former governor of Kogi State, which is her state, where she serves as senator. Now, all this started, okay, with the sexual harassment accusation. I'm going to start from that part. I'm not going to start from the Senate seats and all that, okay? I personally, I'm going to be 61 next month, and I've told my story already. Okay, I was sexually molested by over 20 men on Ikorodu Road during the Alimos Go riot. My father hid it from the whole world for 47 years. It was when he died that I went off at everybody giving me condolences, and I told my story. I told that story on my 60th birthday last year, August of 2024, but it wasn't amplified as much as, this year when my father died. I have always been sensitive to sexual harassment. Okay, a lot of men get away with it. In Nigeria, our men don't understand what sexual harassment is. A lot of you think it's just about touching. It's not just about touching. You can say something out of your mouth and sexually harass someone. And this is part of the case in her case. She said when she went with Akpabio into a room in his house or taking a tour or something of the sort, he said, "Oh, you can always come here if you need to chill out." That is unacceptable. Okay, that is very unacceptable. I grew up in the United States of America, and in the U.S., the leader of the U.S. Senate would have resigned, stepped down, or impeached at that point. Stop getting away with things that you think you can get away with in Nigeria, because we have fragmented, broken governments. Mr. Akpabio, if he indeed says that, there is no evidence. So some of you are shouting, bring evidence. Some of you are even women, disgraceful women. What evidence? It's her word against his. Everything in Nigeria is about power and money. The whole thing went on and on and on. And the next thing you know, this woman went abroad to the United Nations. She sought international recognition for this story. It is a big story outside Nigeria. Sexual harassment is not permitted in our schools, in our jobs, our workplaces, and in our community. But in Africa, we get away with it all the time. On my Facebook page, young men will say to me, Dr. Kemi, if not for your age, I would love to marry you. That is sexual harassment. Oh, Kemi, you're looking sweet today. You're looking sweet 16. You're looking beautiful. I don't like beauty compliments. When people start saying, I'm looking sweet, I'm looking good, there's something in me. I lost my femininity after that sexual attack when I was 13. Look at my nails. I just cut them today. I have some of the longest nails in the world. I have never painted my nails. Maybe once or twice. I don't do it. I don't carry bags. I have one bag. I don't have luxury bags, Birkins and all that. I don't have shoes. In my closet, there's 3 pairs of shoes. The one I wear outside, the one I wear to events, and the slippers. That's it. You don't understand how some people are when they have been sexually harassed, molested, or assaulted. It kills your femininity. I have no affinity whatsoever for luxury goods. I've never worn a wristwatch in my life. There are many things that I told you on Kemi Talks Life. Hashtag Kemi Talks Life on Facebook. I told my story. And that's why I didn't get married. Because that sexual assault affected me. Some people casually think it's nothing. This is why it hit me hard when Davido said, go and oil your pussy. You're lacking sex. You say that to an elderly journalist who is doing their job, entertainment news, celebrity news, gossip news. It is my job. Davido has never apologized to me. I don't want an apology. I don't want money. I don't want any bullshit from Davido. He can tweet it right back to where he tweeted it. The tweet is still there. Dr. Kemi, I'm sorry I said this to you 8 years ago. You don't know how people hurt. Now, Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan, she now heard of a plan to take her out. When Femi Fani-Kayode's wife, Precious, the light-skinned lady, hired people to come and kidnap me in Lagos. You have not heard anything that happened in Nigeria and why I really left. That country is a zoo full of animals that cannot be controlled, especially the government animals. Fani Kayode's wife hired people to kidnap me in my house in Lagos because I did that story about him and her and the whole fighting thing. I was giving out facts doing my job. You told them to go and kidnap a journalist. So these guys were instructed to kidnap me, keep me in their den, tie my hands and cover my face so I wouldn't see them and all this kidnap stuff. And those guys went to Fani Kayode to tell him that the person that they're supposed to kidnap is the daughter of a high-ranking politician and they don't want to be locked up forever. So they tipped Femi. Femi called the police, the DSS, and whoever. Then he called me. There are things happening in Nigeria you don't know. A lot of factual things. So I got hold of that plan before Precious could put it out. I have never told the story. I'm saying it on this video. Senator Natasha got hold of the plan that they're going to kill her, and they even had specifics that don't kill her in Abuja. Do it in Kogi when she goes home. My goodness. I was arrested by Pastor Obiyomi, his lawyers, and his spiritual son, Kennedy Okoko. I escaped 3 assassinations. At the end, I was released from prison before I left and got on the plane to Ibadan. My witness is Alabo Graham Douglas. He has passed away. Kennedy confessed to planning all 3 assassinations and begged me for forgiveness. I forgave him, and he gave me 100,000 naira. He's a billionaire. He gave me 100,000 naira and said, please manage this. I lost a $5 million business, HNN Africa, World News. And he gave me 100,000. They've never handcuffed me going to court. Something was up. It was when we got into the Black Maria van that they told me that I was almost killed. And that's why they handcuffed me to them, so that they won't be able to kill everybody. 3 assassination attempts, and he begged me. And this senator is crying out. Nigeria is number 3 for the most political assassinations. Look what happened in America to Speaker Hortman. Speaker Hortman, look what happened to her. Somebody disguised as police came to her door, killed her and her husband. The list had 45 lawmakers and 6 journalists. Now imagine I was on that list. 6 journalists. This guy was going door to door. He planned to kill all of them. Let them talk out. Jamaica is number 1, Brazil is number 2, Nigeria number 3. Most political assassinations. Wake up and drop this case, President Tinubu.